Good morning. Welcome to Options Center. This is the weekend update, and we have so much stuff to go through. It's been a wonderful week. We plan on continuing this over and over. So if you like this information, subscribe, hit the like button so we can spread the word and spread the wealth. So we're going to go through a few things here. We have the markets on a raging bull. Every single dip is bought, efficient. The technicals are perfect. We have a options expected move of 73 points, which isn't too shabby. And FAANG is back. So we'll check out some of the FAANG stocks, and then we'll go over some trade ideas after that. So let's get into it. All right. The SPX on the weekly chart, we're in Elliott wave 5 of 5. We are above all the MAs. This trend line here, we broke out trend line above, bullish, 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 MACD, bullish. Not much more to say about that. And the daily trend is our friend. Working on an Elliott wave. This is the minute wave. We had 1, 2, 3, and we think we're almost complete with 3, maybe one more push up to resistance and then down to 4. So we'll be on the lookout for a nice dip opportunity. And the MACD is here, kind of just crossing over, keeping up there. We do have a divergence, so the push continues. Let's go. Actually, let's do the options expected move. We're expecting a 73-point move either to the upside or the downside. Those are the drawn in lines here. The market, this is where efficiency comes in. The market options expected move gives us our let's say like a playing field. It gives us a range that we think the market is going to play in. It's just another layer of our technicals that we use in order to keep our trading under control. And it's been so efficient. It hit the upper range to the T last week, the lower range, the week before the lower, and almost to the higher range. Week before that higher, week before that lower. Extremely efficient all through this whole move here. And so why is that important? Because it lets us almost predict what's going to happen after we put all of our layers of technicals together. Almost helps us predict what's going to happen next. Okay, now moving on to, let's go down to see what happened yesterday. So let's go to the ES. The ES with all these squiggly lines on them. And let's get a deep down look on what happened throughout the week. So we have had Elliott wave 1, 2, 3, and we spent some time on wave 4 on this one. We thought it was going to be pretty quick with an A, B, C correction. And then we quickly had to adapt to a larger ABC, A, B, C, to end this flag, let's say, and move on to the last fifth wave of the minute wave here, which is super impulsive. It allowed us to do some great trades. But following through here, we ended off the larger wave 3, and we may have finished 4 here. Now, that's what I keep talking about in these weekend updates and daily updates. And by the way, if you like this information, please hit that like button. The wave 4 is here to get you, okay? Just to put it in layman terms, it's never really predictable. So we need to let it play out. You can take chances, but you have to know when you're wrong. So this is a wave 4 here. Do we think this is complete? Probably. And then moving on to a smaller wave 1, 2 for some all-time highs is very possible. Now, if this decides to go to an A, B, see down a little bit lower, then we have to know when we're wrong. When are we wrong? We're already in SPY calls. We're already in longs individually. We know we're wrong right underneath this candle here at 38. I believe it was 38.13. I'll get a little precise here. 38.13.25. So if we break under there, then we know that our count is wrong and we have to redo it. Okay, so just know when you're wrong is very, very important. Looking good on the MACD, crossing over. So I do believe we're going to all-time highs again next week. And what happens after that? What happens after this wave count 5 up here? Then we're looking for a large correction, folks. We're looking for a larger correction. Maybe let's just assume, just to give you a number, let's say 38.70 is our mark. It may be 39. At 38.70, we're looking to correct, 150 points or so. It may not be that much. It may be a little less, but we're looking for a larger correction. So we'll keep our eye on this. If you wanna see when we start to put on our put protection and our VXX and follow us every single day, then hit that notification. We do this every morning, every aftermarket, and also on the weekend. So enough of that. Looking for higher highs and then looking for a big correction. Okay, so what is making this market continue? Rotation. The small caps have been in charge for some time now, for a few months. And now, while FAANG has been consolidating, well, guess what? FAANG is back to take the market higher. So here we go. Let's go through Facebook. And I'm going to go through these quick just so you can see the moves. Look at that consolidation period. We have a huge 1, 2, and working up on wave 3. Just massive moves. Apple breaking out of its range. Look at those moves. Apple was kind of the leader in all this. Amazon hasn't even really broke out yet. Amazing. Netflix. We all saw that last week. Netflix blew its numbers out, lifted off out of the range. Now coming back to retest. I think this one's going much, much higher. Google kind of hitting resistance here, but just look at that move last week. Microsoft still in its range here, but just explosive move last week. And once it comes out of here, we're looking for much higher prices. Okay, so we're not going to get into. Let's go ahead and go to the trade ideas that we already jumped into Friday. It's not too late to get into them. We just have to continue to watch day by day. Zoom actually didn't even break out yet. So we had Zoom came out of its downward bullish falling wedge as back testing, and we're looking for an impulsive wave 3 coming up next week. Fubo making massive moves. And you know what? The moves are huge, but they get bigger, okay? So we're just getting started with Fubo on a impulsive wave 3 at this point. And this is just wave 1. We believe this is just wave 1, larger wave 1, and big move down to maybe 2, and much, extremely higher. I'm talking like what's the, oh my gosh, now I'm losing it. Forget that. The other TV company, not Netflix. We'll think of it. Forget I even said that. We're going to cut this out, right? Okay, on to Neo. Neo breaking out of its range, retesting. This one has a lot of room to run, but do notice that there's a divergence. So, in my opinion, after this larger wave 5, after that's continued, we're gonna have to take we're gonna have to rest a little bit on the daily chart in order to repair the MACD divergences. Divergences can be burned through the MACD would have to exceed this height here in order to do that. So we'll be watching that one. Either way, it's going to the upside. And our last name today, and I've been watching this over and over week by week. We've just been doing so well on BABA. Well, I think it's time to return back into it for our wave 5. I think we're complete with wave 4 here. Move on to wave 5. And that's just a larger wave 1 also down to 2, and then we'll move way, way higher. So BABA's going to be on our radar for a long time, folks. So again, hit that like button. We want to spread the wealth here. I hope this information helps out for next week. So good luck trading. Thanks for joining Options Center. Okay. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the morning, Monday morning. All right. Bye-bye.